Hello, Denise. Are you still here? We are getting ready to get started. I don't know what I'm wiping my face for because I'm going to be sweating even more in here. So how is everybody doing today? We're going to fry some collard greens and cabbage mixed together. Fry some pork chops, and I'm going to put some cornbread in the oven. Hey, Denise. Hey, girl. How you doing? Yes, and Blaze is doing very well. Thank you. He's doing very well. Did good. Did good. Yes. We're going to get started because it's going to take this a while. So, let me bring you over this way a little bit. Get it situated. Okay. Okay. Now what we have, I have 2 bundles of collard greens. I've already cleaned, and now I just dropped the fork all the way in it. I've already cleaned and prepped the collard greens and cut them up and took that big core thing out of them. And I am getting ready to put it in the pot. Hold on. Hey, Sparky, welcome to the live. How you doing today? Hey, Linda. I need to bring my laptop over here closer. Linda says, how are you doing today? I am finishing, but they are not biting today. I am fishing. Oh, you're fishing. You go. Yeah. Catch some for me. Okay. What I have done is put 1 stick of butter and a little bit of oil in this skillet. In this pot. It's not a skillet. And we're going to cook our cabbage and onion, not cabbage, the collard greens and onions first. Because it will take the collard greens a little bit longer to cook. Hey, King Morgan, welcome to the live. Everybody welcome. My mods, if you will welcome everybody as they come in, because I'm going to be cooking and I will probably miss someone. And I appreciate if y'all will keep up with them. Heather R., hey, welcome to the live. The collard greens have already been prepped, like I said before. And now the butter is melting. And you know what? You can cook collards so many different ways. Let me show my face. So many different ways. Now the way I am fixing them today, you can fix them this way. You can do them with smoked turkey parts, or you can use bacon, cut the bacon up and use it like that. But today I have 1 stick of butter and a little bit of oil. Let me move it back over now where you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to put the collards in first. The collards and the onion. I still have this much collards left. I'm going to let them cook down a little bit. Let me get a spoon. The cabbage is cut up. I'm going to put these collards over here. I got the oven set on. We're going to put our cornbread in here. I keep turning it the wrong way. See the collards? There they are. Those are the collards in this pot, and those are the ones. This is 2 bundles of collards. Here is my cabbage. Hey, Angela. Welcome to the live. Here are my pork chops. I'm getting ready to season them. There is my cornmeal, and my seasoning are out. Okay. What we're going to do next, I have a little skillet today. This is a small cast iron skillet for the cornbread. I'm just making a small bunch, not a bunch, but a small pan full, because we still have some cornbread in the refrigerator, but I wanted fresh cornbread. So I'm going to put this in the oven and let it melt. Here are the pork chops, and we're going to season them while the hey, Rochelle, Denise, everybody coming in the live. I'm not going to really be able to keep up with it, so I'm asking my mods to do that. Keep up with everybody coming in while I'm cooking, please. I would appreciate it. Let everybody feel welcome. Because we're having a big meal today. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of tiger seasoning in here. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on here. And I have some agape. I'm going to sprinkle this on it. Some onion powder. Garlic powder. Some paprika to help give it some color. We're going to mix them up together. Oh, I didn't put any black pepper. And I should have put this in the bag with my flour mixture, but it's still together. Put a little, I'm sorry for putting my arm across there. Okay, I'm gonna sit there. Let me wash my hands. Now we're gonna go back and look and see how the collards are doing. And I can add more collards to the pot. They cook down fast. I'm going to take the butter out of the oven right now. And I will finish melting it because I want to get started with the pork chops. Yeah. Oh, I wish y'all could smell it. We need smell-o-vision. Okay, I have gotten all of the pork chop, not the pork, all of the collard greens in the pot. And they're steady cooking down. And there's still that 1 stick of butter that I put in and about a tablespoon of cooking oil. You don't have to put any water. You don't have to add water to it. Just let it cook down. Now, we're going to get ready with the pork chops. Let me turn the oil on for the pork chops. I'm going to put some flour in this bag. And that should have been where I put my seasoning, but I didn't. And I normally do. I don't know what made me do that. But I did, but I did, but I did. They are cooking good. Okay. Now here are my pork chops. I'm going to put 3 of them in here. Shake them up in the bag. While the oil is getting hot, then we're going to go back over here and check the collards and let them keep on cooking. This is 2 bunches of collards and 1 onion. See? See how they're cooking? And I'm cooking them on medium high. It takes collards longer to cook than the cabbage, and that's why I'm cooking the collards first. Waiting on this to get hot so we can put it in. Now it's safe for me to put the butter back in the oven because I didn't want it to burn. Let me see what you all are saying. And I want to tell you about collard greens, the history of collard greens. Greens date back to the prehistoric times. That's how far collard greens go back. They are practically the dinosaurs of edible plants. Isn't that something? They're one of the oldest member of the cabbage family. Collards are in the cabbage family. My grease is getting hot, y'all. They're the oldest member in the the cabbage family. They originally, some people believe that they originally came from Africa, but they were a Mediterranean dish long before they were popular in Africa. That's not to imply that there is no African connection. And how was the collard greens introduced to America? Greens originated near Greece, But it wasn't until the first Africans arrived in Jamestown, Virginia in the early 1600s that Americans got its first taste of the dark green leafy vegetables. Collard greens were just one of a few selected vegetables that African Americans were allowed to grow and harvest for themselves and their family throughout times of enslavement. And so over the years, cooked greens developed into a traditional food. Even after the Africans were emancipated in the late 1800s, their love of greens continued and they kept handing down their well developed recipes of how to cook collard greens from generation to generations. Greens have been cooked down into a thin, delicious gravy. And you know what that gravy is? Pot liquor. You know the pot liquor in the greens is definitely of African origin. Now I'm gonna go back to this, and we'll get back to the history of collard greens. But I gotta get up. The collards have really cooked down. Now let's see if we can put some pork chops. Pork chops, not pork, but pork chops in the skillet. Oh yeah, she's good and hot. Okay. Yeah. They frying up. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. They are frying good, frying good. Okay, I like that. Now, ooh, they're doing their thing, and I still no need to put water in it. And you know, cabbage makes their own water, so we won't have to put water in when we add the cabbage. Let's continue. Where did I leave off? Yeah. After the American Civil War, destituted white Southerners began eating collard greens and found what African Americans have known for 10 generations. They are delicious and nutritious. In fact, collard greens are one of the most nutritious of the cold season vegetables. They are bursting with vitamins and minerals that help prevent and fight disease. Today, many varieties of greens, collards, mustards, turnips, chard, spinach, kale, are all added to the southern table. So that is how collard greens originated. Oh yeah. Look at here. Woo! She's frying pretty. I'm going to put the lid on these collards for a few minutes and let them cook a little more. Getting a plate so I can put these pork chops on when they are done. And it doesn't take long to cook pork chops, not at all. Not to fry some pork chops. Woo-hoo! They're still coming along. I hope everybody's doing well today. But when I get everything situated, then I will be back. I can look at the comments. Because you know, Nana can't keep her mind on too many things at the time. About 20 years ago, I went to Savannah and tried grits for the first time at this little restaurant that was basically a hole in the wall. But I understand what you're talking about. The food was so darn good. Though I went back for dinner. You know what? That's where you find your best food. At those little holes in the wall. I love to eat there. They have the best food. I know what you're talking about. These pork chops are about ready to come out. Those chips remind me of a thick pork cutlet. Yep. Look at here. Let that go a few minutes, and we're going to add some more to it. Put some more in here. Move these over. Okay. Can you see them? Let me see how I can get it up. There it is. There they are. Those two that came out. Oh yeah, these collards are cooking good. I'm gonna put a little pepper in here. What I'm going to put a little bit of Jimmy's little hot peppers. I'm just gonna put a little bit because these things are potent. They are hot. That's all I'm gonna put in there. Sprinkle a little kosher salt. Okay. Okay. Angela says, I never drink pot water. You call it pot liquor. Pot liquor. And it is good, Angela. Pot liquor. L-I-K-K-E-R. Pot liquor. When our restaurant was open and we had greens, the senior citizens would come in there and ask, can I have some pot liquor and some fried cornbread? They like pot liquor from the greens and the fried cornbread. I need to be getting this cornbread in the oven. Okay. fry mine on high or medium high like I do fried chicken. I fry my pork chop. Woo! Child, I just touched that pot. I'm gonna put the cabbage over here. Woo! Sorry for the loud noise, y'all. Now we're gonna do the cornbread. See, so y'all can get a better look of me. There. If you got a deep fryer, you can fry the pork chops in that. Add my 2 eggs to this cornmeal. And they have been sitting out at room temperature. Now I'm going to add some buttermilk to it. I got this little bitty spoon. What was I thinking about? I need some more buttermilk in here. I'm getting ready to add the cabbage to the collard greens. And I just have one more pork chop left. That's all the pork chops. Ooh, good. Oh, it's not. I got one more. Lord have mercy. It was laying in the pot. Okay, let's get back to mixing up this cornbread. Okay, she's mixed that. Pour the butter in it. Now y'all realize I'm a butter person. I love butter in my cooking. I'm Paula Dean little person, I guess. Let's pour it in here. We got the cornbread getting ready to go in the oven. Let her cook. Let's see what's going on with the cabbage. Still, I do not have to put any water in it because the cabbage makes water. And when these two get done, I will have the pork chops all cooked. Oh shoot. Well, I knocked those out good. Can you see this little taste of collard green? It needs salt. It needs salt. Boy, I'm gonna put everything. But this is how I do it. This is normal, y'all. This is a normal thing. Grease all over the stove. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't keep up with your comments because I got to keep up with what I'm doing at the moment. Heather said, hey Heather, tasting stuff I cook is one of the great perks of enjoying cooking. Amen, Angela. I don't put butter on popcorn, baked potatoes or corn on the cob, but cooking with butter is a different story. You know what, Angela? I'm not that crazy about butter on popcorn either. I'd rather just have it plain. Now, Jimmy, he loves butter on popcorn, and he likes a lot of it. I don't like all that. And he gonna probably tell me I got pork chops that are too thick, because he likes real thin pork chops. There goes flipping that oil again. I really wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. Let me see if that little bit of, oh yeah, it's seasoned right now. I'm going to cut up a nice homegrown tomato with this. It's gonna be good. chops are done. Take that off. There. Now, getting these cabbage and collard greens together. Okay. Let me see if I can. I roasted a turkey and sent half the bird to my daughter and her family with banana bread and for my granddaughters. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good, Denise. Heather says, Denise, one of my specialties, other people's word, not mine, LOL, is my banana bread recipe. Girl, you're going to have to email me that. Denise, you are making me crave banana bread. That's what Angela said. Denise, I started teaching my granddaughter to cook when they were 2 to 2.5 to 3 years old. Angela, Denise, my kids help make biscuits with little aprons at 2. What a memory. Those are good memories. Yes. Both of my daughters and my granddaughters. I have 2 daughters and 2 granddaughters. And all 4 of them can cook. They are good cooks. And you have to start them off early. And you're going to make a mess as you cook. That's normal. Ooh, I almost put too much cornbread mix in there. It came up to the top, but it's all right. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so I can sit down and get out of this heat for a minute. But the pork chops are done. And here's the pot of cabbage, collard greens and cabbage cooking together. And 1 onion is with them. That one got a little brown. Turn around the other side. There you go. There you go. So we're going to go over here to the table for a bit so I can sit down for a second. And I'll bring the laptop over here so I can see what everybody's saying. It is hot. It is hot. Yes, it is. It is hot. Okay. Linda says, some friends I watch in Tennessee Crossroads on YouTube, they show a lot of mom and pop restaurants, some old soda fountain drugstores, and we will make a day trip and go visit them. Awesome food. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love them. I love those also. I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of them in the Pigeon Forge area. You think that's loud? You should hear me. Oh, when I hit the... Yeah. And see, I'm not cleaning up like I normally do as I go because that would drag it out even longer, and I'm trying to do it all and clean up when I get to it. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. Those pork, Tracy Boots said those pork chops look good. Thank you, Tracy. We'll do, sweetie. We'll do when I get a chance today. Let me see. Denise, my kids, I read that. Denise said, I like your recipe also. Good. I'm glad you do. How has anybody on here fixed pork chops? Not pork chops. Collard greens and cabbage together. Now you can also use like smoked pork, ham hocks, smoked turkey, regular turkey parts, bacon. Like I said before, you can fix it so many different ways. It's just how you like to fix it, but you really can fix that a lot of different ways. I ate a big salad for lunch, Angela. Well, I'm glad you're full, Angela. I'm so glad you're full, Denise. What did you make for dessert? LOL. I'm not making. Well, see, I'm gonna make a dessert for tomorrow, for Friday, cooking. So I'm not making a dessert for today. We got some donuts and we got junk food. So, and ice cream, of course. So we're gonna have that for dessert. But tomorrow, I believe I'm going to make, if my strawberries is still good. Have you ever had skillet, the skillet strawberry pound cake? Yes, it's strawberry pound cake, but you cook it in the skillet like where I fried the pork chops. I will make that cake, the strawberry cake, in that skillet, and you eat it out of that skillet. Hey, Carters, I'm here, Queen Anne. I'm so glad you're here. Girl, I have fried pork chops. We got collard greens and cabbage in the pot. Cornbread in the oven. Oh, I have but never tried collards. Oh, you need to try collards. I love collards. I love collards. But I'm from North Carolina. Angela, I'm from North Carolina. Yes, Lord. And we grew up on collards. But here are my collards and my cabbage cooking together. And my seasoning was a stick of butter and a tablespoon of oil. But tomorrow I'm making the skillet, and here are the pork chops that we just fried. The pork chops. And I did a small skillet of cornbread, and it's in the oven. And I'm going to I'm going to cut a tomato to go with it. Okay. Let's get her done now. Let's get her done. Come on. Let's get her done. Some people, when they cook this, they have more collards than the cabbage. Some like more cabbage than the collards. I like more cabbage than the collards. I like it that way. And you can also do this in the skillet. This Dutch oven right here is a cast iron skillet. I keep it on the stove at all times. I love to cook in it. I'm trying to get those humps of cabbage broke down. But, oh, I wish y'all could smell it. There she is. There it is. Okay. Now we'll go back over here to the table. Y'all, I'm hot. Hold on. The air conditioner is on, I'm still hot. Well, the air conditioner is on with the door open. But Jimmy was working on the pond, so that's why the door is open. Denise said I might do that in the slow cooker. Yeah, you can do it in the slow cooker. Tracy just got finished cleaning that heavy red pot. And it is heavy. That pot is heavy. Linda, I'm leaving the river and going home and throwing out and cooking some pork chop. How many fish did you catch? Did you catch any? Carter's eat yum. It is good, Carter. Oh, it is good. Carter says, I get hot quick. I do too. And it normally be just running down on my face. Linda, how you doing, Linda? Your collards and cabbage really look good. You are a very good Southern cook. Thank you. I grew up on that though. That's what we had. And then Mama would fix, well, she would have the collard greens and cabbage. Most of the time we had fried chicken or fish. But she would make tomato pudding. You know, I always talk about that tomato pudding. She would make the tomato pudding for the dessert. So that's what we would have with it. Question above on your sauce. Okay. Belle, please read above. Let me keep on going. I might do this in the slow cooker. Just got finished cleaning. A quick question. I want to try to make your spaghetti sauce, but only have all big cans. Any question? Would you use the whole 6-ounce can of tomato paste? No. That's too much. Because you got the tomatoes, the other tomatoes. It'll be deep red. You know you can freeze that. You can freeze the rest of it. That tomato paste if you want to. I would do it like that, but I wouldn't because you know that last time I made the sauce, the tomato sauce, I made enough for 25 people. That sauce was enough for 25 people. So about half of it, I end up putting in the freezer. And then when you take it out, see all those those seasons have gotten in there and mingled together. It's even better. And when you make my tomato sauce, it is better if you make it the day before you're going to eat it and put it in the refrigerator and let those spices mingle together. It is so good the next day. Angela Critter, my membership is all because of you. And those who are here that are members, put exclamation point, masterpiece in small letters, and your channel link will come up. Denise says, I also freeze my spaghetti. Yes. Make sure you don't be like me. I do it though. But I have not done it. Not put, what it is and the date on the bag. Because sometimes I get my tomato sauce and my homemade chili mixed up together. So I make sure you write on the bag what it is. Because after it's frozen, when you get it out, you be going, is this tomato sauce or is it chili? Sometimes I can't tell. Denise, hi Denise Stormy. Hi from Denver, Colorado. Have a blessed day. And you have a blessed day too. Thank you so much for coming in with us. Let's go back over here and check it again, y'all. But you notice those collard greens and cabbage, I have not put one bit of water in them. They make their own water. And when you use the butter, like I told you, a whole stick of butter, and put that tablespoon of oil in it, your butter does not burn in the pot. It makes a world of difference. Oh, y'all, this is... Oh. And this will be better tomorrow. It's always better the second day. Angela, Beverly, those greens look unbelievable. And they taste unbelievable too, Angela. See the cornbread coming along. Y'all know I'm not supposed to be opening this door. I'm supposed to be looking at that cornbread with the light on because I'm letting the heat out. But this is a masterpiece right here, y'all. And there are those pork chops, those pork chops. Let me speak correctly. Quit doing that. Okay. I wish you could smell in here. Oh, it smells so good. We need smell-o-vision where people can smell the food. Denise, nice spiders. What spiders? Angela, LOL. I was writing next day when you said spaghetti sauce better next day. It is. It's better the next day. Angela, Beverly, those greens look unbelievable. Denise, looks yummy. Denise, that really looks good. Denise, nice spider. What are you talking about, Denise? What spider? Angela, I love hearing food cooking. My favorite. I do too, Angela. You're doing it again. You got me today, Angela, on that comment. You get Angela. Angela did a comment on my Aldi's, where I went through Aldi's showing that video yesterday, and she let me know she didn't get dizzy this time because I be flying through them stuff. And when I look at the video, I be dizzy myself. I said, I was too fast. I need to slow down. And I go zoom, 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 zoom. And yesterday I tried myself. I need to slow down. And I said I wasn't gonna talk, but when I found those cotton candy grapes, I said it before I thought. One fish and one snap. Wait a minute, I lost it that quick. One fish and one snapping turtle. You did good. Wait a minute. I got 2 bags of these cotton candy grapes. Jimmy loves these cotton candy grapes. And why do they taste like cotton candy? Tell me. Y'all tell me. Tracy Booth said, Angela is a sister from another mistress. Yes, she is. She knows me better than I know myself sometimes. You aren't the one giving me whiplash at Ross. It's someone from Europe. But I do it also, Angela. I do it also. And I have been thinking about the same thing. And I'm surprised. I just went completely brain dead. Rochelle hadn't got on to me about flying through them stores. Because I be flying through them stores. And people be looking at you all funny. I might start not letting that even bother me. They just looking. And do what I want to do. That's what I need to do. Now the third Thursday in every month, like I told you, I give a little history. I'm going to make a southern meal or a southern dish. And I'm going to give you a little history or background about the dish like I did about the collard greens. Because I was not even thinking about the collard greens being in the cabbage family. But the collard greens are in the cabbage family, which is good. We've been on here 55 minutes. And my dinner is about done. It's about done. And the cornbread get out. And I want the cabbage and the greens to get a little bit more tender, and it'll be done. And Ahmad done told me he wanted Chinese food today. I said, we will get you some Chinese food, but Jimmy and I are eating this. Heather says, if I started driving now, I can get from New Jersey to North Carolina in about 9 to 10 hours. LOL, I wish I could come for dinner. North Carolina is my home where I grew up at. I'm in Tennessee now. I live in Tennessee. in these Tennessee hills, honey, on a mountain. I live on top of a mountain. I'm in Tennessee. And so you're going to have a little further drive. But come on, come on. You're welcome. Come on. That lemon poke cake looked delicious. Looked so delicious. Oh, it was good. It was that, and it's a light cake. It's a summery cake. To me, it's summery or holiday time, like Christmas or Thanksgiving, even Easter, anytime, Mother's Day, anytime. It's just a light texture, and you have to watch yourself because you will eat more than what you need to eat. Angela, Heather, I'm in North Carolina. Drop by. I can make you dinner. See, my sister got my back. She lives in North Carolina, so she can cook. She can cook. Now, she's the one, her and Nancy, the one that turned me on to the poke cake. I had never made one before. It was Angela and Nancy turned me on because Nancy was in a live, and she said she was making or going to make a poke cake. And I said, what is a poke cake? I had never had one. And that lemon one that I just made was the first one I ever made. Olden days, they call a cast iron skillet a spider. Oh, they did? I didn't know that. Wow. And I'm old as dirt. I didn't know it. And I'm old as dirt. Hold on. Cornbread trying to brown. Okay, I'm back. Everything's coming along good. Those cotton candy grapes are so good. You can't find them too much around here, but when I do, I always get them. I don't care if they are a little more, I know it, more expensive. They are worth it. I love them. And to freeze them, then eat them like that, oh, they so good. That cotton candy grapes are awesome. And Jimmy's been asking about them for a couple of months now. When I seen them in Aldi's yesterday, I said, oh, cotton candy grapes are here in Aldi's. And yes, I do, Angela. Yes, we do. We freeze them. Yeah. I finally found a lemon pound cake at good, Linda. I'm excited to try it. I think I'm going to make it in a small pan and share it with some people. I may add some blueberries in some of them. It'll be good. It'll be good. Ask Angela Critter. She know about that lemon pound cake. And you know what, Angela? I looked for it yesterday when I was in Aldi and I didn't see it. They didn't have any in our store this time. People are getting hip to it and they are cleaning it out. Carter's, thanks, Sister Critters. Yes. Rochelle said, hey, Carter's eat. Angela Critters, okay, I'm inside Beverly's mind. You stay in my mind. You stay in my mind. Lord, my little bald head, but that's all right. That's all right. Linda, I bought the last 2 boxes yesterday at my store. My store didn't have any yesterday. Until I start opening my big mouth about it, you could find them there with no problem at all. But when I started talking about it, they disappeared. But that's all right. I'm glad people are enjoying it. That's all right. That's fine. When I find them, I'm going to stock up in it. Because it's several Aldi's in Knoxville. So I'm going to have to hit them and see what's going on. Rochelle said, you look cute with your head. Thank you, Rochelle. You know it's me whacking my own hair off, cutting it myself. I'm my own beautician. I'll whack it off. Then I get the razor and go around the front and cut and shape it, get the hair off my neck in the back and down beside my ear and stuff. I ain't paying no $60 for what I can do in 2 minutes. Oh no. Denise, yes, strawberry jello cake. Yeah, it was good. I mean, I don't know. It looked good. Angela's looked good. Denise, Angela, yes, I made I made one so yummy. Heather, Dawn, I better add another hour to to my trip. Yeah, you're gonna have to add more time, baby, to your trip. You're gonna have to add more time. Okay, I won't miss much because next Friday we are flying to New Orleans, and I'm going to video that. Oh yes, because this is gonna be a grand wedding. I can't wait. They gonna have the limousines pick us up at the airport, and our cousin told you don't need no car for nothing. We have cars ready to take you wherever you need to go. I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her. I can't wait. And see, the 30th is our anniversary, 52 years. So next Thursday, live, we'll be celebrating our anniversary on that because we're leaving Friday morning. So we'll celebrate it Thursday, and we're coming back Monday. Let's see, Heather, Dawn. I read that. My mother had natural curls. She cut her hair with a little baby scissors. I do too. Like I commented before, I'm coming down to North Carolina to visit my aunt in July. Maybe I can head back that way. Oh, that'll be good. Yes. Denise, what kind of strawberry icing did you make? Denise, oh, you asking Denise that. And I had something I was getting ready to. Oh, thank you. 52 years. 52 years. So Monday morning, they having a brunch for the after wedding thing with a brunch. But now, since they know it's our wedding anniversary, they said they're going to have a celebration for that also. But when we get there Friday, she has already booked a tour for us. And that was our wedding anniversary gift, to tour New Orleans. So I'm really excited. I've never been there. I've never been to New Orleans. I like to make cream cheese icing and turn it into strawberry. Oh, that is good. That is good. Denise, Angela, I just use whipped cream. Let's see what's going on there, y'all. The collard greens and cabbage are done. The bread is the cornbread is browning real good. You see it? You see it good? Look at that. Lord, I thank you for this food that I'm about to receive. Nourish my body. In Jesus' name, amen. Heaven, I'm in heaven. That butter, to me, butter seasons better than seasoning meat. That butter got it set off. One whole stick of butter now. Unsalted. You know I don't use nothing else but unsalted. If you ever see the moon grapes, they're the dark purple grapes. I've seen those and wonder what they were. I'm going to try them there. Linda said, love New Orleans. I have only got to visit there once and had the best red beans and rice and po' boy shrimp. I can't wait. Shrimp sandwich. I'm a eat. Tracy said New Orleans is nice. It can get hot though. Yeah, I figured that. Linda, congratulations on 52 years. My mom and dad will be celebrating their 62nd anniversary in September. What a blessing. What a blessing. We had a homegoing service yesterday for at our church for this man, Mr. Cato. He passed away, and him and his wife had been married 62 years. 62 years. Linda, you are making me want to go to New Orleans. Hey, Ann Martin. Hello. How you doing, Anna Martin? Carter. I'm usually recording at 12:30, the cleaning up, then the riding line, but I was so tired to record. I didn't have coffee this morning coffee started our day. How did you do it without the coffee, Lisa? How did you do it? Now with the last bite. Butter, butter, butter. Rochelle said, just rest today, Carter. Yep. We have to take a day like that. Even though we need to do things, we just got to take a day and rest. We just got to do it. You got to take care of your body. You got to love yourself that much that you're going to do those things for yourself. Let me go see about this cornbread, and then we... melt some butter to go on this cornbread. Carter said, hey, Rochelle. Denise said, lunchtime. Denise, I go without coffee and I get a headache. I do too, Denise. And I don't drink but 1 cup in the morning, but if I don't have it, I get a headache. Thanks, Rochelle. You have to. You have to. Right. Denise, 1210 here. Angela, do you have recipes and cooking videos on your page? Tell her, Angela. Heather, 52 years. Wow, congratulations. Thank you, Heather. 52 years. 52 years. To God be the glory, though. To God be the glory. I'm gonna bring y'all back over here because I'm getting ready to take that cornbread out and butter it. And so you can see the whole complete meal together. I didn't cut the tomato yet. Turn this oven off. There you go. Put some butter on this cornbread. Make sure I put extra down in them little crack places in your cornbread. That really makes your cornbread good. Okay, there's the cornbread, the pork chops, the collard greens and cabbage cooked together. We're going to slice a tomato. Here's our pretty red tomato. Let me wash her off. We're going to slice her up. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. Never could have made it. Never would have made it without you. Y'all see how pretty and red that tomato is? Look at her. God is so good. He is so good. Only God can make something as pretty as this. There she is, y'all. And this is our dinner. Pretty red tomatoes, cornbread, pork chops, collards, and cabbage. Y'all don't want to see all my mess. Oh, Lord, I got a mess in here. At least I have something to do this afternoon, won't I? Cleaning up my kitchen. Okay, let me see what y'all say. I had some awesome scalloped potatoes at a restaurant the other day. I have never made them from scratch, but I want to find a... Oh, you know what? I never made them on here. I have an awesome recipe for scalloped potatoes. You gave me an idea. I need to make them. Come on, get straight. Oh, yes. I need to make those. I'll put that on my to-do list. I love the term homegoing service versus referring to it as a funeral service. Just sounds so much more positive and peaceful. It does. I like homegoing. That's all we ever say is homegoing service. Homegoing service. Yes, Lord. On my way home. On my way home, Lord. On my way home. On my way home, Lord. On my way home. Yes, Lord. And Anna Martin said, everything looks good. Rochelle, another great live, Beverly. Thank you, Rochelle. Angela Critter, make the scallop potato. I will. I forgot all about them. Yes. And Jimmy loves scallop potatoes. I don't know how in the world I could forget. He like anything potatoes. Denise, if you have one slice of that beautiful tomato left, grab a flower pot, set the tomato on dirt, and lightly with dirt. Oh, I didn't know. But Jimmy has about 6 tomato plants out there. But you know, those are pretty and red. I think I'm going to do that. Because those are, and they taste so good. It's a little nursery around here, you know, it's family owned, and they get fresh fruit and vegetables and stuff, and they come from there, and they homegrown from this area. Oh, they are delicious. Ginger is the name of the place. Ginger's nursery. Do you sing it in the hymn? No, I can't sing, Carter. I love to sing now. I love to sing for the Lord. I used to sing in the choir. I did. I sung in the choir probably over 20 years. But as I got older, I got out of the choir. Boy, I had so many other duties to do also, so in the church, but I don't now. Do you put grated onion in your scalloped potatoes? Yes. I sure do. Denise, but this would be one you did. LOL. Carter, Angela, and Beverly, you all should do scalloped potatoes collab. And then I'll try you all. I know Angela's going to be good. Because Angela's mind is about like mine. But my scalloped potatoes, you can make a meal out of it. You just sit and eat scalloped potatoes. And I don't know why I hadn't even thought about making scalloped potatoes. It hadn't even entered my mind. See, the Lord sent that little angel in here to tell me that. I told y'all, the Lord always changes my mind about my recipes or what I'm going to cook. I have one thing in my mind thinking I'm going to do it, and the Lord always has a way to let me know, no, young lady, you need to fix this. And every time I fix what he tells me, he blesses me. Hey, Vernell, welcome to live. Anything naturally made like that beautiful tomato is definitely got, yes, it is. And to taste it, I got, what, 2 more left in my window. Was Jimmy buys about 6 at a time. And you just, I can't describe it. It is so good when you taste it. And then have it mixed with your food. Oh! And see, my mother-in-law used to eat, back in the day, they used to eat with their fingers. And especially greens. I used to love to see her eat greens because she could work them up so good with her fingers. And then she'd get a little bit of that cornbread and mix it up with it in them. And and she'd go, that's good. I love it. I love to see her do that. I loved it. It gave me so much joy. But that came from slavery. Eating like that with your fingers. And she could do it so good. When she did it, you didn't think about no etiquette and that's not the proper way. It made your mouth water. And you wanted to try something like it. And it's just the way she mixed it. And then when she put it in the mouth, that's good. But honey, when them seniors do it, they just bless your soul. They just bless your soul. Carter, well, bless the chat, bringing you to your mind. Yes, I think so. And they do it every time. Every time I have a live, they bless me with something I need to make. And then when I make it, the Lord just blows it up. Rochelle Havernell. Rochelle, you heard Carter suggesting what you said. You took Carter, I don't know if you know or not, but Rochelle is my assistant now. She's officially hired as my assistant. She's been working for me for a couple of months now. And when she tells me, oh, come on. When she tells me to do something, I do it. Come on. Hey, Lisa, Jimmy in here, he won't come over here. He wants me to put his suspenders on, but he won't come over here. Carter said, yes, Lisa said yesterday that Jimmy needs to get on the live more. Okay, I'll fast him so you can get out of here. There you go. Okay, you will. You saw his backside. That's all you're going to see. He has to go and to a film. He works films. Our dear friend owns a funeral home, and he helps there. So he has a film. Angela, Rochelle, ain't no competition. You can do it. We did the poke cake together and didn't even know we were doing it together. Can't wait till you make your potatoes. I have been praying to find a good recipe. I think the Lord answered all our prayers, even if it is a little prayer. Amen. and hiding in your pocket for later. Yeah. Heather, oh, can't wait for your scalp. I'm going to make them next week. I sure am. Bernell, hey, Rochelle, this is not a competition. And thank you, Rochelle. Y'all, Rochelle keeps me on track. You hear me? She keeps me on track. Carter's Jimmy get in the camera. Yes. Because he cute. And I love to see him dressed up. He looks good in his clothes. He can wear a suit. He makes suits look good. Carter said he's too handsome to hide. Let Beverly boost Jimmy. Jimmy get back. He going back in there to finish dressing. I wish you could see them yesterday. Yesterday at the funeral, they wore black and gold. They had these black and gold ties that all the men wore. And the two ladies had black scarves with gold in it. And they got the, the handkerchief to go in their pocket. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. My mouth was watering. It looked good. It looked good. No competition. It's just a testament of your all's friendship. Yeah, I know. I love my Angela. Hit the like button, Denise. Everyone. That's right. That's right, Denise. Tell them to hit the like button. Y'all, I have enjoyed this live today. I went over longer than what I normally do. But I pray that everybody have learned something and been blessed with something today. Carter Z, that may be Rochelle's assignment. That great she's an awesome promoter. She's an awesome, and when we have our meetings once a week, and the things that she tell me I need to, to get into, to do, it makes sense. It really makes sense. She has blessed me. She has truly, truly blessed me. So I thank God for sending her in my life and for helping me. Just keeping me on track and keeping me motivated. She's worth it. And you didn't snap a picture? I hope I can get him to come on next week for our anniversary thing. I hope I can, but I don't know why but he is bashful like that. That's naturally him. But he's the sweetest thing. And comical. Okay, I'm going to speak, decree, and declare over my life and over you all's life. I love y'all. And thank y'all for coming and sitting and chatting and being patient with me while I cook my dinner. And I hope you learned something. That you don't have to put water in cabbage because cabbage makes its own water. And those collard greens, y'all seen I didn't put a lick of water in nothing. All I used was one stick of unsalted butter and a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and it did the rest. So we make things hard on our own self sometimes. Carter said, nothing like a good friend. She has been consistent. She has. And she goes to everybody. She shares her love all over YouTube. And I'm not jealous because I know that she will be here. And that's one thing I know. Angela's going to be there. She's dependable. And if she's not there, something's going on. She's not feeling good or something's going on. So I thank God for her. Take care and God bless you, everyone. I love you. I love your channel, Beverly. Thank you, and come back again on Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Thursday at 1 p.m. I do lives. And on Thursday, I cook on my lives. Tuesday, we just chit-chat all the time. But Thursday, I cook. I am courageous. I am unstoppable. I am victorious. I am loved. I am blessed. I am gifted. I am anointed. I am successful. I am healed. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am whole. I am confident. I am forgiven. I am grateful. I am generous. I am strong. I am favored. I am able. I am powerful. I am fruitful. I am God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece because our God does not make any junk. And you all are made in the image of God. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. Why? Because you are his masterpiece. You are made in his image. You can't beat that. No way, no shape, no form. I love you. Everybody have a blessed and prosperous weekend. And remember to keep God first and keep the faith. Look up and he will take care of you. Bye-bye.